The second lesson we have learned is that investments in addressing the challenges arising from the nexus of climate change, peace and security are largely political. And within this context, robust, inclusive, gender and context-responsive policies are significant for strengthening resilience to climate change risks.
Arid and semi-arid areas are heavily impacted by climate change. We are also dealing with the issue of insecurity, either extensive insecurity and conflict in the case of Sudan, fragility and weak institutions, post-conflict situations in Somalia, South Sudan, and others. So this makes it very difficult for institutions to deal with climate impact. But also climate itself is a source of conflict. And that's why we have county officials and district officials here, because they are the ones who are taking the brunt of this when because of reduction in resources. There is a conflict, for example, between pastoralists and farmers.
I've seen landslides, we have seen cattle rustling, we see the changes in cropping, seasonal cropping in seasons of cropping. We see localized conflict arising from the search for pasture, the search for water by pastoralists, etc., etc. So climate change is real and the effects are also real. So what is this meeting here for? We are saying we need to integrate climate security. We need to integrate those triggers into the national policy.
So we are at an opportune moment where we are engaging with units that generate reliable data that is intended to inform policy and practice. Sewelus are very functional units in the different communities in Karamoja cluster. They are operational across the Karamoja region and also other parts of South Sudan and Kenya. Those members that are in the room, they also have functional Sewelus that are doing the production of information and feeding into the national statistics, national data that informs policy and planning. And IGAD has done a very big work around this area.